Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing well out there. And Sagittarius, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you get to it and it resonates for you, then it's meant for you. And we're going to find out everything that Spirit wants you to know right now when it comes to your current situation. I already like what you're getting here. We got a positive change. Also, my senior cat, Zeus, you can see part of his body. He has joined the reading with you. Okay, so dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Boy, oh boy, isn't that the truth? Sometimes we just need to be reminded of that. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. So there's something about embracing your uniqueness, embracing being different, embracing not trying to follow the crowd or what others think you should do. And that's an honorable thing. So you need to know that you are being supported by your angels, by heaven, when it comes to a positive change because you deserve it and it is time. So it may be hard too to be positive, especially if we're not seeing or feeling positive. Just try to embrace peace and love no matter what. Now let's continue and see what else you need to know. And this is, I don't know if I said this. I probably did. For Sagittarius and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anyhow, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh my God. Yes, you have certainly been hurt here. We have stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shocking attack. This is what you're leaving behind. The other thing that I would say too is, this whole thing about daring to be different when you are criticized, I mean, that could feel like a stab in the back, right? But you're overcoming this. So yes, you've endured maybe a painful ending here, or a shocking attack, or a shocking, revelation about someone. You're overcoming this. Okay. So a positive change is nearing here. What else for Sagittarius? All right. We've got yin yang, or some people say yin yang. I'm trying to pronounce these words, okay, as best as I can. I actually did not grow up in a house that was only English speaking home. So I apologize if my English isn't good, but it's just what it is. Okay, so we've got balance, we got union, we got duality, coupling, complement each other. We got the twin flames here. Let's get a little bit more about this because when we are aligned with the twin flame energy, we have really come through from the darkest and the depths of our own soul to the most wonderful and light of our soul. Okay. And it's just like the yin yang or yin yang sign here, that duality here. Something important is happening when it comes to coupling and having, your life reflect those things that complement you. Let's get more about the twin flames. Actually kind of surprised that came out right after that stabbed in the back here. Give us more about the twin flames. Okay, Spirit is also saying you're going to come out a winner. And in fact, some of you might be dealing something. I don't know if it's like a competition, or perhaps some of you, it's maybe even legal things. Something about you winning. Win. You have a win here. Just keep your flame alive. Keep sharing yourself. Don't hold back. I am an incredibly generous being. Yes, you are. So you are being guided to share yourself, to keep the passion alive, to follow your passion. You never know where it's going to take you. This is a time where you don't want to, restrict yourself or hinder yourself from opening up. I feel absolutely that God has given you many gifts to share with others. A sense of, the thing that I see with you, Sagittarius, is you are also able to not only overcome betrayal or hurt, but you're able to, in your own way, forgive, forget, let go, be strong. And it's causing you to come into a more powerful situation here where we're standing really true too. And so there is a soul mate or a soul complement here that's going to help you move on to bigger and better dreams as well. So I would say pay attention right now. It's not necessarily a person right now. There are other things that take place when you are aligned with the twin flame energy. And that means we have to be open to what Spirit is going to gift us in the meantime. Now, if you feel that you have a twin flame, well, good for you. But don't get too caught up on the person of who this is. Get caught up that you are in a divine energy where you are magnetizing within your own divinity, your own unique blueprint of your divinity matching up on the outer here. And that goes with a lot of things. It's not just, a significant lover. Okay, we just had a little interruption here. I wasn't expecting Lenny to come up on the table either. So, okay, we'll see how this goes. Lenny is my 9-month-old kitten, and he is right in the middle of the reading. Okay, now I do apologize for those people that have a hard time concentrating because we've got tail flinging here. So just hang on and give me a moment to figure out what in the world am I going to do this second now. Okay, let's see if... All right, well, let's just keep going here. Okay, I'm going to put this here. What else for Sagittarius? We got that mountain in strength here. This is what you've become. It takes a great, strong spiritual warrior, too, to stand your ground, right? To claim what is yours, to be strong like a mountain here. So your strength may be tested, but, don't be fooled. You've got a lot of strength. You've been building up to this point here. Let's get a little bit more about this mountain. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. This is you choosing again, right? So I see this situation where maybe it seems like a big uphill walk when we have to overcome our fear and to continue to choose love. Spirit wants you to know that you're more than capable of handling anything that comes your way and to not get discouraged, especially when it comes to your own sense of security or having to handle things on your own if you need to. What else? Got that volatility here too. What's going on with this volatility? This may be that purging of the stabbed in the back here, allowing yourself to possibly, be angry, okay? You have the right to feel angry, just, utilize it in a positive way. Okay, so when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Oh my goodness. Look at this volcano here. Something has erupted, or, you may need to watch out for an eruption in life. Now, if you haven't had something, feel like you are just purging big time, well, there's a situation here where Spirit is saying, just keep going here. Don't get too caught up if something is, not the way that you perceived it to be, but it is purging something here. So I do feel that you need to accept the love from the universe, but also accept that how you feel. I mean, Sagittarius, it's just like today for me. There's my little personal story. I felt real angry, and I realized it's because I gave myself time to feel sad. I gave myself time to feel the heartbreak, but I didn't give myself time to get angry. And it was like, I just needed to get angry, and not in a way that's going to hurt somebody, but in a way that I could just get it out. And so the way I do it is I go out of my house. I went for a drive. First, I went for a drive because I like to go for drives. And I made sure that I was screaming and yelling in my drive. I screamed and I yelled. I wanted to get it all out so that I didn't have to carry it with me any longer. So that could just be what's happening here. And don't feel bad or guilty. You know, if you felt you blew up or something is blowing up, oh well. Oh well. It's part of being a human, right? And this is where we get our power back, though, too, that we are always guided back to that light. And that's exactly what you're being guided to do here, to feel the depths of what you need to feel and purge what you need to purge and then let it be here. What else? When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. I mean, look at that. Even when that volcano is blowing up, you're still okay. You're still aligned. You're feeling safe. So we're doing whatever we can, and hopefully you are keeping that peace, not getting disrupted. If we get dirty from this volcano, well, we got Lenny here that'll clean you up. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. Okay, so you've got a new opportunity, a new beginning here. Pay attention to, the things that are starting to balance out right now, financially, emotionally, mentally, just spiritually. There's like a tipping thing that's happening here, right? We felt depleted, or we felt we went one way with that stabbed in the back. And now it's like, the karma is building up here. We're getting it balanced. And to make things right and fair for you, Spirit is asking that you don't close your heart off, but relax into your heart in knowing that you're receiving some type of abundant love offer, some gifts here from the universe. And it's not just one thing. It could be a person, a relationship, money. I mean, obviously a combo of things, resources, time. What else for Sagittarius? My fearless freedom lights up the world. See, you're sharing yourself. There's something about you being unstoppable, and it's paying off. I know we can get tired and exhausted at times. And that's why I felt like I needed to share something, that when things aren't going the way that we wanted, it's okay to feel it. It's okay, to give yourself time. But I felt like even I was having some kind of like pent up energy that I just felt like I needed to scream it out. And it felt good. So be fearless. Get out of your head and get into your heart when you're doing things or sharing things. I see someone who is also standing out. You're not just riding a horse, you're riding a zebra. So yes, you've got different and unique, or should I say distinct things that heaven has supplied you with or will, because you're different for a reason. Okay, let's see. What else? This kitten is like going to town with his, yes, he grooms himself all the time. And any cat owner, you guys know your cats probably do the same thing. Joy is the ultimate creator. This is where we just have to be strong-minded, embrace joy, if we can't embrace joy, because sometimes going to that extreme can be really hard. So we just want to embrace maybe peace, maybe just gratitude. And then these things start building up. But where there's love, there's joy, and there's gratitude, anxiety, fear, and anger can't exist, right? It just can't at the same time. So here you are creating. And if you notice, even on that volcano, when it's erupting, that lava is creating some more land mass or whatever. There is a crystal. Is it called a, it's from volcano. I feel like it's from a volcano ash. Something tear. Oh, I can't remember. But there may be something with that for you, Sagittarius, for those that are into crystals. Teardrop. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Volcano tear. I don't know. I could be. I don't remember. Something like that. It's been a long time. Okay, let's continue and see what else for Sagittarius. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and we do have friendship. This is what you have to look forward to. Look at this, that coupling. And remember, it's not just like one thing, one person. It's really getting to a place within your own soul self that has changed, evolved, come into a place of understanding and compassion, which does take mastery. And it doesn't mean we're perfect all the time, but we're meeting someone or having an uplifting moment here. So proceed slowly and softly if you need to. Enjoy as many moments as you can. And this might be a time too where, if you've been feeling you want to connect with others, well, do it now. What else? Yeah, I feel that we aren't dealing with something. Okay, so we got this whole thing that says not today, not dealing. Oh, no, not dealing. We got hurt. We got avoiding a conversation, call or person, boundaries, still angry. Remember I was talking about that anger? Let's get more about not today. Someone may just not deserve your time, your energy, and your emotions anymore, and you have the permission to block it out. Now, for those that will resonate with this part, there may be someone here that you may need to give them some time. I wouldn't push it. I would just, give them that distance that they need. Let's get more about this. Not today. Wish. Yeah, someone you wish for is coming into your life. Yeah, I just see this. You're blocking these things that you know that you're done dealing with. And here you're getting your wish come true. So, someone you wish for. Now, it doesn't mean it's someone in particular. So some of you, it's like, it may be someone, that you've thought of with maybe without the face, but like what you value in a person. And they're going to show up with all of these things that you have desired when it comes to a lover or a friend. It is someone that you want. I'm going to see if I'm going to move my senior cat because he'll do better about kind of not getting all riled up. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see. What else for Sagittarius? When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Yeah, I get it, Sagittarius. I get we've been having to be bombarded by dark energy, by other people's problems too, including our own. We're not all, no one's immune to not having problems and challenges. But there is like this rebirth. There is a reawakening. There's a recognition that's going on with you where you're seeing the world differently. So if this is happening now, good. If not, keep staying in your heart. Also, again, allow yourself to feel whatever emotions you need to so that you don't have to deal with it later. And you're giving yourself time to honor how you feel. And we're seeing this whole world differently. This is what you have to look forward to. Seeing through the eyes of love, not in a way where it's, well, anybody can just walk all over you. You love yourself enough to know your boundaries, when to engage and when not to engage. Because sometimes being in the middle of a fight isn't necessarily the answer. Sometimes we just need to allow others to fight for themselves or, learn their own lesson, by their own choices. What else for Sagittarius? Yeah, I'm, yeah. Look at this mountain and, you're standing your ground. This mountain is like, it's there. It's a border, settling, avoid settling for less than you deserve and love. Remember, not today, maybe not tomorrow either, maybe not for a season or forever, who knows? But right now, you're not doing anything that makes you feel that you have to, do something out of guilt or obligation or to make someone feel better when in fact it just makes you feel horrible or bad. So if you've been questioning something, well, hopefully this will give you an answer here. Do not settle. And just do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Yeah, and here you are, surrendering to a power greater than yourself. If it means we need to close our eyes and tune in and commune with spirit, do that. A greater power than you. What else? This one we're having a little bit of challenge. So embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So what's the challenge with this? Because this felt challenging here, this anticipation. Maybe it's believing. It's about healthy choices right now. Yeah, we're like, is it tired of waiting? And so here we are. This is the answer here, though. Making healthy choices in love and life. Ooh, yes. I mean, with the settling card and this healthy choices, I really see justice here. You're holding up, yourself in a standard that you deserve. And so, yes, you're making wise choices from the heart. You're making healthy choices in love and life. And it's going to prove you right. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. I know it may be a little challenging for some because this card came out it felt really different. It just felt a little challenging to me. So we'll start with just making these healthy choices. In the meantime, this is what you have to look forward to. What else? You do have true love. I mean, it's so apparent here with the twin flames. You've done a lot of work, Sagittarius. Okay, well, someone's come out with this true love card. I'm going to read this while I shuffle. A deep and enduring connection going beyond this superficial attraction. That's twin flame. Because you see and recognize the divine in yourself and in another here. Something that wants to come out with this true love. It's new beginnings for you. Your new beginning, your new journey here from, enduring a deception, shocking attack, separation, heartbreak, pain, is committing yourself to a lifestyle that is in harmony with the love that you are owed, the abundance that you're owed, and new beginnings here, that mirror that. You're waking up to a whole new way of feeling and being loved. In the meantime, spoil yourself if you need to. If you don't spoil yourself, then who's going to do it? You gotta take care of yourself and know that you're honoring yourself by choosing wisely when it comes to love and life. What else? Oh gosh, this one. Okay, we're just talking about self-love. This one is like flipping over right away here. Frustrated in a relationship, or you have been. And also when we are frustrated in a relationship, it could really wreak havoc on, confidence here. We have lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Now, some of you Sagittarius, you've been dealing with someone or people that are carrying this energy. And so sometimes without knowing it, we feel a duty to help alleviate that consciously or unconsciously, but you need to be aware that it's not always your job. If someone, if you did all you can to help someone, then that's all you can do. But you've got to take care of, yourself now. This is a time for you to have a season where you know that your choices have led you to a most fulfilling and harmonious life. What else? Okay, now I get a little mixed feelings with this card of seduction. I want more with this, please. This is talking about attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up. It also talks about temptation, third party interference. I mean, I would say, with this healthy choices, this to me seems like vice and virtue, right? So there may be two paths ahead or two people to choose from. Choose the one that honors your heart the most, not the one that may feel good right at the moment. It's the one that you know is going to be long lasting here. And that goes with anything, not just a person. I want more with that seduction. But I also see this thing where a lot of you are working on, overcoming, a lack of confidence to feeling highly confident and attractive, maybe even flirty, or just being more open with people. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I feel that we may need to just kind of watch out for something that could seduce you at this time. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. So there's something about really knowing when's the right time to act upon something or someone, and when it's time to just kind of back out. Now, I would say too, there is something though too for a lot of you where it's like, you're sharing yourself here. And here you are, whether this is you or them, it's like you're just in the moment. And when you're in the moment, you'll have the right decision making, the right tools, the right thinking, the right words to say and do what you need to. And that's you trusting in the heavens here. What else? I specifically was talking about this. I just knew it with you. Heaven, the angels, spirit guides, they're all wanting to communicate with you. Make sure you're doing that. They have important messages for you. And also, you may need to vent out to them. I mean, sometimes, well, not sometimes, maybe you do this already. We want to be honorable and talk with, great integrity with, especially when we're talking to angels, God, Jesus. But sometimes we just need to let things out. So if you just need to vent out or complain, talk to your spirit guides. They're there not to judge you. They'll soak up and absorb what you've had to take on too, because a lot of this stuff isn't your stuff, Sagittarius. And I'm not trying to point the finger at anybody else, because it's always important that we do take accountability for our own choices and consequences. But you have this ability to take on other people's stuff. And so you're just getting a lot more strong when it comes to when do we create boundaries and how. Okay. And this is a gift as well, having that time to spend time with the heavens here. What else? Because right now I feel that you really just have to focus on love, allowing something to purge out though too, because again, there's a reason why I was sharing with you, the episode that I had to do. Manifestation, okay, and action. So believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. It absolutely will. You know, you got that twin flame card here. This is meaning we're just in harmony in things and people, even when your old self may say, wow, I don't think I could have walked this path before, or looked at this or done this, because there may have been judgment with that, where here you're owning something about yourself while allowing others and things to exist, right? It's not right or wrong. You're just playing in life. Oh, there's something that spirit is saying, just do it. Because we got this magical magician card here with that manifestation. We got that action. So drop all the fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is a positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture, even if you have to do it on your own for some of you, because you might hesitate thinking, you're waiting for maybe your twin flame, you're waiting for this person or that, or this money, or to know, this much information before you start anything. And Spirit's saying, no, you start now. Things will just arrive. Things may really pop out to you as well. So notice those things that really speak to you. And I do feel that you may be sitting on an idea, or you may be sitting on something, and Spirit's saying, take action. You're creating abundance. And it's like when you just did not feel like you had enough, well, you're going to get filled up again. Okay, what else? Okay. I sent some of you, not all of you, some of you got someone who calls or talks to you, and it's like baggage for you. And I feel like that's what that whole thing, didn't we get that card there? Like, not today. I don't want to hear all of your complaining. Some of you may need to get strong and just let someone know that you don't have the time. You've got another appointment, right? It's called an appointment with yourself, communion. Okay, what else? Oh, I didn't even flip that card over. Relax. Find the joy in simple pleasures of just being together, or just being by yourself if you need to, or just enjoying like simple things. The only action I really see us doing right now is, embodying and holding light and love, because there is something that, you are either right now or soon will be inspired to take action on. Okay, wait, didn't I just read that? Am I going crazy? Oh no, this kind of says the same thing. Find the simple pleasures of just being together. Okay. This is the second time I have caught this in this deck of cards here. There's like these double messages with different pictures. It's kind of funny. Anyhow, I do see you being able to relax with someone, to be natural with someone, to just enjoy being together without it being a fuss. It's agreeable. Now, if you don't have that person, do not give in to the idea that you're going to be left denied here, or you're going to be left alone. You've done some type of real deep soul work. First and foremost, you've done deep soul work. I know you have. I can tell by the card. So give yourself a pat on the back. And I know that you're going to get discouraged at times, because there's something about interference that we have to use great discernment about. What else? Look at this synergy, green man. Everything's working out cohesively, coherently. It just, there's a benefit for all involved. And this is partly too where you're seeing magic in life. Noticing how we need other people, we need other components in life to make things work. So a time of synergy where we do feel very natural. Now there is a green man in there. Hopefully you'll be able to catch his face. And maybe there's something calling you to look out into nature more. Allow nature to speak to you. What else? Solitude. And here's this island. There may be something about an island or a lake, but we have stillness, we have calmness. Yeah, I just feel like we need that quiet time. Some of you may need to get strategic on how to find or get that quiet time, because I just feel some of you have a hard time with boundaries with others. It's like not being able to have like your own, space, or know that you can block out a certain time and not get interrupted. Well, this is your time to be like an emperor, is what I see with that mountain card. Be assertive if you need to. You might shock yourself, some of you, if you're not used to that. Once you start making these certain things a priority, people are going to respect you. And that's exactly what I see. You're teaching others how to respect you. Oh, look at that. The star card came out. I love this. This is aligned with that wishes coming true card. Your hope and your optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. This is why it's important to feel the depths of every emotion that you can, so you can just get it out and get back to that place of optimism, love, peace, because you're magnetizing who and what it is that you want. You're recognizing something about your purpose, your destiny. And if you haven't, I guarantee you it's going to come clearer and clearer. As long as you don't give in to settling or feeling awful or feeling trapped by someone or something. Heaven will make you a way to break you free from anything that could restrict you. Yeah. We need to unpack it, right? So we've got that emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. Let it go. Give it to God if you can. And remember I was talking about, Sagittarius, about picking up on other people's problems. That's another thing too. Take some time, if you haven't, to learn how to clear and cleanse your energy, how to spiritually protect yourself so that you can get out there and show the world what you're made of and share yourself, because I definitely see you coming into or stabilizing, if you're already in it, the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of rewards. It's a card of abundance. It's a card where, you are in a place of giving and receiving. It's just a effortless flow, like synergy here. Okay. Oops, sorry, Lenny. What else for Sagittarius? Yeah, something is hidden from you right now. Someone isn't being truthful. And it could be someone that doesn't feel enough. They may need to do some more work. So you may need to give someone time. But also, you don't have time for BS either. So, if someone's not willing to fully come clean or keep hiding things, your intuition is going to tell you. It's going to be really off-putting. So something is being hidden from you. Let's get a little bit more about secrets. Release. And we have the autumnal equinox there. Now there could be something with that time frame as well, depending on, or whenever you get to this video. Release, breathe, create space if you need to. Sometimes when we create space just for ourselves, we start realizing or seeing things and we get clarity. We get peace as well. What else? And I see this as a season that you're leaving behind in life. You're coming into your new season with this, the dawn, the new beginnings card. And we have this meadow, vulnerability. Yeah, there may be something that's going to require you to be vulnerable. It's being vulnerable with yourself and accepting yourself wholeheartedly. I would say back away from self-criticism. My gosh, sometimes we could be so hard on ourselves. But, this meadow, it's just like a field of beautiful wild flowers. And this is what this, I just feel that that's us, Sagittarius. We're really meant to be free. We're like wild cosmic divine seeds that have been planted on this earth, but sometimes earth becomes so dense and heavy, so many rules, so many regulations, whatever it is, there are things that are great, right? When everything's in order and we got the law and order, and there's all good reasons for that. But there is a time and place where you need to feel vulnerable. This is part of your self-expression. It's also saying to the universe that you feel safe, that you're unencumbered by stress, money, relationships, problems of others. So practice being vulnerable with yourself. Practice staying open here so that you're receiving all the goodness you deserve from any direction that the universe is pointing to you or gifting to you. What else? I mean, because you do have this true love. And so I see that this is preparation to really open ourselves up fully and wholeheartedly. Remember, this is a connection that goes beyond superficial attraction. Yes, it still does exist, especially in today's day and age, where we have so much emphasis on perfectionism, looking perfect. I mean, looking so perfect that we have to wear artificial things to look good. And me for one, I don't like that. I don't get it. There's nothing more sexier than someone being natural and authentic. That's what I think is sexy anyhow. But hey, I'm not trying to, trigger any of you. If some of you guys like to, get dolled up, or maybe you wear a wig, or maybe you wear, false lashes, that's fine. Have fun with it. But don't feel that you need it to be, perfect. Again, something is going beyond that superficial attraction, because you're not superficial. I already know that. Invocation ceremony. You're inviting healing energies. You're inviting peace. You're inviting divine guidance, divine energy into the space that has been emptied out of you. You're filling yourself up with spiritual love first. When you know how to do this, you'll be just fine. You're going to feel a lot more grounded and secure with yourself, because absolutely we get shaken. We may even lose our faith with spirit when we've had problems like this. But don't lose hope. Spirit is filling you up with those spaces in your heart, in your mind, in your body, where you felt depleted, poked at, or hurt, whatever. So this is your chance to invoke this energy. And remember, we've got this manifestation, so take action. Sometimes when we see the word action, we feel like, we got to get up and do something. But it could simply be as setting up space. Commune with your higher self, with spirit, and invite that new energy. Light a candle. Use what someone they have a crystal there, some crystals, candle, all of these beautiful and sacred divine tools. Use them or don't. What else? Yeah, Spirit I almost said this. Gosh, Spirit, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say this too. You're inviting this new energy, right? When we've been depleted or hurt. Because the one thing that I feel a lot of us do, if we're not aware of it, it's like we rush into the next thing, fill it up with something, It could even be acting out impulsively, where maybe we're going to be shopping too much, drinking too much, smoking too much. I mean, whatever. Or going out trying to hook up with someone quickly because, we're something about rushing to fill voids. And I'm not saying you're doing that, but that could be a temptation, and Spirit is going to be gifting you something so good, Sagittarius. I mean, really so good. So avoid running to fill voids with love. Seek that inner fulfillment first. And if you do, honestly take that time to invite energy, to create space for yourself. Take yourself out on walks or dates if you need to. Create that first, because you're spending that quality time with Spirit. So when we're dedicated to that, you're naturally going to attract dedication to yourself too. What else? There's a connection based on friendship, and it may never develop into romance. So we could have reconciliation, or we could, leave on good terms. We could find out that maybe it's not as far as we want to go, but if we're friends, then great. What else? And here's your sanctuary. Yeah, I feel that you're coming into, or you're being guided to just, enjoy simple things in life, right? Not all of the hoo-ha-ha, the glittery things in life. We all get caught up in that, but we have this real sanctuary. And I just love how we got the caveman here, and it's just, to me, it's like he's naked, or maybe he's got something covering his, private parts, but it's like just being raw and natural and really going on instinct. And sometimes we got to bring that back because, again, I'm just going to go back to this day and age. Everything is fast, everything is quick. Everything seems artificial too. Like it's just good to get back down and listen. Oh, and that's what I was saying is we get bombarded by all this stuff that sometimes we forget to nurture that natural raw instinct of ours, because we're so used to gaining and getting that information online or Google. You know what I'm saying, right? So create that sanctuary, or you never know where God is going to lead you. You might find a very special place where you're inspired to draw, you're inspired to translate divine messages in any way, shape, or form that you feel is right for you, because you're not having to prove anything. You think this cave person is worried about what others are thinking about what he's doing or wearing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're receiving guidance and help. And a lot of you, either now or in the future, you're going to be called to help with guiding others. This is why it's so important that you fight that fear first, because you are a beacon or a light bearer for others. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. For Sagittarius. Oh my God. Hi, Shaman. We got the ancient healing wisdom. Of course, Spirit's helping you with ancient willing. Willing. Okay. Ancient healing wisdom. Willing wisdom. Well, your will is very strong and powerful. So I feel Spirit's helping you with willpower, motivation, and just also understanding that the ancient wisdom that you come in contact with, that you feel and sense on a internal level, is true. It's true for you. Now, God may also be helping you with, a medicine man or medicine woman, or becoming one, or finding that mentor. But you are in a place where, it makes sense to me. Whatever we got going on right now, it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual and energetic shift, healing, karmic cord cutting. It's energetic, but it has very powerful consequences powerful consequences. And when I say consequences, I don't mean like a bad consequence. It's just the result of what we're putting out there. So this ancient willing, as I keep saying willing, is there somebody named Will out there? Are you willing to do this? I don't know. Anyhow, ancient healing wisdom is what's going to soothe the or will be, how do I say it? Will be the balm for the soul. So don't try to seek outside yourself also, because some of you might get really frustrated because you're trying to find answers that don't exist yet on the outside because it's coming from an internal place from the divine. And so you may need to be the one that has to form that idea, create that standard in the future so that when others are searching and seeking, you may have an answer for them. Now let's find out a blessing that you have to look forward to in the near future for Sagittarius. Some of you might be into making your own earrings or crafting, maybe making dream catchers or something like that. Or maybe you should get a dream catcher if you don't have one, especially if you're having problems sleeping. Oh, oh my gosh, look what you have to look forward to. Waterfall, effortless, finding your stream. This waterfall to me is endless. And it just keeps on giving, just like that Six of Pentacles I was talking about. We've got that synergy. You know, without all of these components, right? The hills, the mountain. I mean, how is there going to be a waterfall? So again, it's like it all works together. In the same way that being stabbed in the back has helped you honor yourself and what you are, what you're becoming, and what you deserve. You're a soul, Sagittarius, that has, had lifetimes on this planet. And it's going to be this lifetime that you will fulfill some type of real dream because you've been dedicated to it for so long. And it's happening. You're finding like your true divine spark. And you're holding it, you're carrying it, and you're magnetizing that counterpart. All right, I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.